All right, dude. Here we go, man. Okay, so dude, I got your shirt. I don't have it on. It's in the washer.
Okay.
It's like the one with like the logo and stuff, it's pretty awesome.
Sick.
I was gonna get the other one where it's like kind of like that collage thing, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where it's like your name. It's pretty cool. But you don't have a shirt on it. Like you're not wearing a shirt, and I'm always like paranoid if I like get it and I go into a store and it's like you got to wear a shirt. If like the person on my shirt doesn't have a shirt, if I'll get like in trouble,
You picked out.
like there'll be like you have a shirt, but the guy in your shirt doesn't have a shirt, so you can't come in, or you have to put like a shirt on the guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Get it. Totally valid concerns.
All right, dude. So, I was listening to this one interview with Butterbean, all right?
Yeah.
And he's lost some weight. I guess he's like real healthy and he wants to get back in there, get a fight, man. How would you feel about fighting Butterbean?
That's a good question. I haven't heard about Butterbean in a while, probably since the Jackass movies. I think it'd be a tough fight, man. The guy can slug.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I was watching some of his UFC stuff, man, But dude, Aaron Jeffries versus Butterbean, man. I mean, come on.
Fight of the century.
Yeah, man. And I know you like Anderson Silva,
I do.
right?
Yeah.
He was doing some training with Steven Seagal, taught him that front kick. How would you feel about doing some training with Steven Seagal?
Hell yeah, man. He's a legend.
Um, I guess he taught him that like front kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick move.
Oh, what is it? Keto. He does like the Keto thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
That's
right. And and the Dalton Reed, like when you fought him, like afterwards, you talked about celebrating by having 30 beers and 20 slices of pizza.
mhm.
What kind of beer was that?
Fuck, I don't remember. It's been a while, and there was a lot of beers involved, so I don't know. Whatever they had at the hotel or
Uh,
wherever I was.
was it the same kind of beer or was it various different kinds of beer?
I'm sure there was some variety in there.
Love it, man. You gotta have variety. What about the pizza slices? Same pizza place, or did you kind of like mix it up with a bunch of different pizza places?
I think no, it was definitely all one pizza place, but there was probably some different flavors in there, some different toppings.
Oh,
If I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure it was Domino's because usually it's kind of late after the fights and there's not that many places open. So I think we went with Domino's.
dude, love it, man. I love the variety, man. Different beers, different types of pizza. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
Um, on your Instagram, you had like a picture of like Harold Howard.
yeah,
Um, and he is also from Niagara Falls in Ontario. Do you know him?
I do not. I wish.
Dude- Well, dude, you guys are like from the same place.
No, same hairstyle too.
Yeah. Um, what is it? Oh, dude. And that one, I think it's like UFC 3 where he does like that thing and he's like, "We have a saying up here and where I'm from, which is like Niagara Falls,
Yeah,
if you come on, or
yeah,
something."
yeah.
Do they say that there?
I've never heard that other than from him.
Um, all right. Well, I think he has like actually like a school or something over in Niagara Falls, man. I don't know if it's still
I
there,
think
but
he did some pretty illegal stuff, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was him. He did some bad shit and went to jail or something.
um he did, but he's currently on medication and he's doing real good.
Great, good to hear.
And I guess he's actually got back into it, and I seen like some videos of him like doing like some seminars for some kids and stuff.
Cool.
So yeah, because he drove into that casino.
That's what he did. Yeah, I think he was mad at his wife or something. Maybe he was trying to hit her. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, yeah. It's
We all
But
make.
you're in Niagara Falls, so you probably like really heard about it.
I think this is a long time ago. I don't know.
I think it was like 2009, I want to say.
Uh, yeah, if it was in '09, it would have been before I was there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Um you also NoFX fan.
Yeah.
Dude, which is awesome because I love NoFX. What are some of your favorite NoFX songs?
Um, that's a good question. I don't know. I have a playlist with like all this shit. I don't even know many of the songs. Obviously, Linoleum is a classic. Franco on American's good. Separation of Church and State. Yeah, the classics.
Yeah, I always like Stick It in My Eye.
Yeah.
That one's pretty cool. What other bands do you like?
I like stuff in that similar genre to No Effects. I like a lot of ska music lately. Operation Ivy, I like them a lot. I like Rancid. Um, have you heard of the Toasters? They're a cool ska band. I like
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
you like Real Big Fish?
I like Real Big Fish. Yep. Less Than Jake is pretty cool.
All right, on. I got like Real Big Fish's like covers album they did where they cover like Poison and Quiet Riot.
It was sick.
Yeah, it's pretty
You
rad.
look like a Poison and Quiet Riot kind of guy.
Yeah, yeah. Um, you like Goldfinger?
Yep.
Oh, dude. Okay, so there's this band that the singer from Goldfinger was in before he was in Goldfinger called Electric Love Hogs,
Yeah.
and they're like a funk metal band.
Uh-huh. Metal.
Um, and they like the album was like produced by like Tommy Lee and
What are they
stuff.
called? I'm gonna look it up right
Um,
now. So I have
Electric Love Hogs.
Electric Love Hog. That's a crazy name.
Yeah, it's like it's like funk metal, so it's kind of like almost like hair metal-y,
Yeah.
but kind of like Red Hot Chili Peppers. But it's just funny because it's like a couple of their members like went on to form like bigger bands later down the road.
Do you know the Aquabats?
Yeah, yeah,
That's where Travis Barker played with them before Blink-182.
yeah. No, I love the Aquabats. There's what is it? You know, like the Punk Goes series, like where they did like punk. Yeah, they did like a Punk Goes Metal
Yeah.
and Aquabats. They have a song on there and called like Why Rock, and it's like a metal song they did.
My
Yeah.
mom, she she gave me my Punk Goes Acoustic album back for Christmas this year.
No,
She like found it in my old bedroom and gave it to me as a Christmas present.
yeah, it was Rise Against. Rise Against is on there.
Life away, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I love Rise Against is great, man.
Yeah.
Um, I didn't know this. I know this, but you know Gwar.
Who?
Gwar. They wear like the monster costumes.
I don't think so, no.
Oh no, what was it? Okay, you know Bam Margera, right?
Yeah.
Remember Viva La Bam? Remember when he had Gwar and and like
Oh,
man.
GWAR?
Yeah, yeah. You never heard of them?
I don't know.
Dude, they're like like they wear like the monster costumes and they spray
It-
like blood on the audience.
It's a band? Oh,
Yeah.
they look fucked up.
But yeah. Oh, dude, you gotta look up Gore, man. It'll change your life, dude.
Dude, okay, I'll check them out.
Um, Also, you've been called the Uncle Rico of MMA.
Really? Who said that?
One comment on YouTube, but I think it had quite a few likes, man. But I thought that was pretty cool. The Uncle Rico of MMA.
Fuck yeah.
When you come out now, maybe they're gonna have to start like announcing you as the Uncle Rico of MMA.
That's fucking funny.
Um, so Austin and his wife
Yeah.
Van Zandt, they were doing some like pro wrestling stuff and like AEW.
Mhm.
And I guess Matt Riddle and WWE. You ever thought about crossing into the world of professional wrestling?
No, you know what? I stayed in Vegas for like 6 months a few years ago, and some WWE people came to the gym I was at to like scout out potential actors or whatever you call them, and they specifically asked for me. So they came up to me after practice and gave me a card and said like, "Hey, come out to the tryouts and shit. We want you." But no, it's not my personality at all. I'm way too reserved, I think.
Yeah, I mean that's like the cool thing that I like about you is because like everybody's so mean, like in like the MMA world and stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why is everybody so mean and harsh? You know, and like you're so chill and stuff. It's awesome. I dig it.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Um, I did see like one interview where you were talking about like the Dalton thing,
Yeah,
kind of like the Twitter back and forth.
yeah.
But like I think he said like he didn't like it or something. But I did watch like a thing where somebody was asking, like it was like one of those like press conference kind of things, and he smiled as he said it. So I think as he was like talking about you with the weights, so I think he actually did like it a little bit. I think he
Think
thought it was
so?
pretty funny.
He seemed kind of angry about it.
Did he? I don't
Yeah,
know. Maybe like maybe like since after it's happened, maybe he like gave it some time, but he actually like as he said it, he was like, he was had the way he thought it was. I don't know. He seemed like he was a lot more thought it was little bit funny or something. He was saying it as he was smiling.
hopefully.
Yeah. The dude kickboxing, man. How'd you get into that, man? Tell me the story.
Um, I mean, there's not really that good of a story. I was just watching UFC when I was growing up with my older brother, and there was like a small shitty gym in the small town that we're from, and we decided to go check it out and train, and kind of just stuck with it. I moved away
Um,
to Niagara, which is like a couple hours from where I'm from, and there was a decent gym there. Had some amateur fighters and some pro fighters. I started training with them and started taking some fights, and here we are, 12 years later.
when you were like watching the UFC, when you were younger, did you like rent the VHS tapes?
I think it was on DVD at the time, but we had
Uh,
two old UFCs on DVD that I would watch with my brother and his buddies.
all right on. Well, like probably like the compilation ones. Like, remember when they used to do those?
Yeah, I know the one was Randy Couture versus Vitor Belfort, and I think Randy Couture's eyelid got cut open or something, so they had to stop the fight super quickly. That was the one.
Oh yeah. Actually, Randy Couture, like he was doing some of the Expendable movies. How would you feel about doing one of the Expendable movies?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I have being an actor in me. I think like I said, I'm too reserved, and you got to be so like loud and shit. I don't know if I could do it.
Well, okay. Now, no offense to some of the Expendables, but they've had some of those people in some of those movies that weren't really. They got like the A tier people, but they got like
Yeah,
some of the people they kind of have in the movie and that
B
aren't.
and C here. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe I could do that.
yeah. You could. Well, they had like Ronda Rousey was in one, Randy, and then they had like a bunch of other people. Yeah, they've had a lot of Expendables. So what do you think? Expendables 5?
Maybe they're gonna pay me. Sure.
Yeah. The, what was it? I'm just picturing like you and like Randy could because they have like I think like one of them they have like the younger dudes, so you'll
Yeah.
be like like the next generation of like
Yeah. Yeah.
Expendables.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah, right on. Um, yeah, man. So, dude, you were in Florida. What do you like Florida?
Dude, it's fucking sick. Where are
Um,
you?
Michigan, Lansing, Michigan, which is the birthplace of Steven Seagal.
Oh, wow, nice. It's
And
cold there.
um, yeah, it's probably like pretty much like Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's nice and warm here. I like that.
yeah.
Fucking palm
Um,
trees and beaches and stuff, man. It's pretty nice.
yeah, but the traffic sucks.
I don't go anywhere, so I don't deal with it.
Oh, okay, and I think what is it, alligators? Is that Florida?
I haven't seen one, man. I've been here like probably 15 times in the last few years. I've not seen one alligator.
Oh, I when I went to
I think
Florida, we
think
had
it's
like a timeshare, and there was like an alligator walking around in the pool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I see lots of
Um.
iguanas.
Oh, yeah. So, dude, Niagara Falls, man. How do you like Niagara Falls?
It's okay. The falls are cool. The city's kind of trashy. But I've been there for a long time, so I have like tons of friends and family and everything there, so I like it. I'm in
Uh,
Thorold actually. I don't know if you've ever heard of Thorold.
no.
And it's in the falls. That's where most of us live, but it's a nice little community in Thorold.
No, right on. I also know you're a hockey fan. Who's your favorite hockey team?
I mean, I'm not that much of a hockey fan. I haven't watched in a few years. I always liked the Ducks when I was growing up.
Oh yeah, Ducks, man. You a big Mighty Ducks, the movie fan?
Mighty Ducks guy.
Yeah, right on, man.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I think we got it, man. I think we got. I got all my questions in, man. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for your time, dude.
That was fun.
Yeah, man. I look forward to your next fight.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
bud.
right, man. Thank you.
Have
All
a
right.
good one.
You too.